I hope you guys are doing well. I've got some videos here for you. Let's get into it.
So apparently single men are starting to become afraid to approach women in real life because they don't want to be viewed as creepy. A man being concerned about being viewed as creepy while approaching a woman shows an awareness of the reality of violence that women face when they are approached by men, when they deal with men, when they're talked to by men, when they're harassed by men, cackled by men, etc. And he does not want to be a part of said reality. There is literally nothing negative about men starting to be hyper aware of how they're interacting with women. There's no negative to that because it's been on the other end of the spectrum for so long, right? Like men have been so used to women being at their disposal and their availability whenever they want to, right? That now some men see it as a slight that, oh my God, I have to worry about being viewed as a creep. You have to worry about being viewed as a creep while we have to worry about death.
They always want to push this narrative that, oh, they're the victims, they're always in danger, and the whole society needs to pander to them. Get the fuck out of here.
This is not a slight to you if you are concerned about being viewed as creepy. You should be. You should be thinking, how am I going to approach this woman in a way that is not going to scare her, that is not going to creep her out or freak her out or make her feel like I am dangerous. You should absolutely be thinking that. And then
how about not approaching you at all? How about that?
For the men that are like, well, how am I supposed to date women now? Oh my gosh, like, how am I supposed to go on dates? Do you hear yourself? Your complaint is that going out on dates with women is now going to be harder for you. That doesn't sound like the most privileged thing. Being harder for y'all to approach us is not oppression. That is not a slight to you. That is a byproduct of the violence that we have to deal with and face. It's a byproduct of all these other men in the world that make that so difficult. A black woman and girl was killed every 6 hours in 2020. Around 81% of women in general deal with sexual harassment. Women get killed for saying no to men on the street. Until those statistics and statistics like it stop, we have a right to not be sure if you as a man approaching us is going to be one of those men. And you need to start thinking about your behavior and making sure you do not become one of those men or come off as one of those men. This is not a negative thing.
We're not gonna approach you, thank you.
A lot of y'all need to be concerned about being viewed as a creep. So
times I would never approach a woman as a guy. If she's in the middle of a rep at a gym, wait until after, but make it short, make it direct. I don't care if you have the best intentions in the world. Do not approach her if she's walking alone at night. And 3, if she is visibly upset or crying. I had a guy do this to me once. I was like visibly crying because I was searching for my cat who got out. And he was like hitting on me. Oh my God, I wanted to punch him in the face. Did I leave any out? Go ahead and comment.
I would, guys, just don't approach women. In the street, in the gym, whatever, just don't approach them. It's not fucking worth it. Unless they approach you and they want to talk to you, don't even bother.
Comment below.
If you want to be treated like the prize in your relationships, this is what you need to do. First, you need to look at yourself as the prize.
Of course, that's the first thing she say. They're always the prize, guys, and with those eyebrows. Like, imagine how much makeup she's wearing right now. That's crazy.
You can't be treated as the prize if you don't see yourself as the prize first. To see yourself as the prize, you need to become the best version of you in all ways, where you know that you are truly irreplaceable and that it would be pretty darn hard for him to find someone else as amazing as you. When you become the best version of you mentally, physically, spiritually, you have the high self-esteem of a queen and you see yourself as the prize, the man in your relationship will truly be like,
you can't be the prize anymore. After you got ran through by other guys, there is nothing to have. The men don't give a fuck about your other qualities. The most important thing is that have you been fucked by other guys or not? And if that's the case, you don't have that much value, to be honest.
oh my gosh, I cannot not treat her like a queen because there is no one else like her. Once you're in that relationship, you continue to keep the mentality that you are the prize and keep showing up as the prize, keeping yourself a priority so that he can treat you like the prize, view you as the prize. You have to keep the prize mentality.
Only a simp would see a woman as a prize. If you see the woman as a prize, your relationship is doomed. Like, you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna be the beta. The woman is not gonna respect you. and you're just gonna be her bitch. That's it.
To my ladies, I need you to listen to me for a second. This is for you. Guys have no problem pursuing you. I promise you. It's in our nature to want to go after the woman that we want. But the reason why a lot of us men do not care to pursue women anymore is because we know in our hearts that we're in competition with so many other guys. And before you sit there and say, oh, what's wrong with a little bit of competition? These women know that. And instead of y'all going after the guy that y'all know is truly good for you, you'll sit there and let these men fight for you over and over again.
That is true. Women can just jump on Tinder or Hinge or any other dating app and get thousands of likes within a week. Within not even a week, like 2-3 days. So they have a lot of options, and why the fuck would I want to compete with all these other options for a ran through woman? Like, they're not worth approaching in any way. Not even for just fucking. Like, you don't even know where she's been yesterday, 2 days ago. She's fucking you, she might be fucking another guy. It's just not worth it even for like casual sex. Like dating, forget about dating. I would never date a woman. I would never go to a relationship with these modern women. They're not worth shit.
Until the last one is standing. And quite frankly, for me, if I know I'm in competition with another guy and a girl is playing me against another dude, yeah, not happening.
Oh, this happens a lot. I've had women giving me their phones. They're like, oh, there's a guy calling me. And I'm like, oh, why did you give him your number then if you don't want to talk to him? Like, she wanted me to talk to him, and she wanted us to fight for her. And I'm like, I don't fucking play these games. I'm like, go fuck yourself, bitch. I don't play this dumb shit game. But this is the nature of women. They do that. They try to put you against another guy. Even if you're going out, sometimes like they might be flirting with another guy in front of you to make you jealous, to try to make a fight. That's why you need to be very careful with what type of woman you're going out, because it can cost your life. I've seen it when I was a bouncer. I've seen it in my club. Like, people fought for a woman. We threw them out, and they fought in the street. They kept fighting, and one of them stabbed the other guy. And I don't know what the fuck happened after that. Like, you can lose your life for dumb shit, especially retarded men who have a big ego and they don't want to hurt their ego, and they fight you for a dumb whore.
See, a problem with a lot of women, not all women, but a lot of women, is that y'all ego tells y'all that y'all have so many options. But I'm gonna tell you something as a man. Just because a lot of men want you does not mean they want you for real. A lot of these dudes lust after y'all. A lot of these dudes only want you for your flesh. So while you playing games with the dude that really rock with y'all, you choose the dude who really just want to use you, and then after he done with you, you end up saying all guys ain't shit.
Well, that's because they want the good-looking guy. That's what actually tickles their coochie. That's what they're actually attracted to. That's what they're attracted to. That's what they want to fuck. Okay, that's why they don't care about the other mediocre guys, other average guys. It's how nature works, and this is how the way this world is designed. Although the status is important too, although status, I would say, doesn't make them wet. Good looks make them wet, because that's just nature. If you don't have a status, usually they don't want to be seen with you outside. So that's the thing. But if you have good looks and a status, then you're good. But if you have good looks and don't have a status, they might be okay coming over, which is fine by me. Coming over and having sex with you in private, but they probably wouldn't want to be seen with you outside, which is fine by me, to be honest. But a lot of other guys I know, like, if they want to have a girlfriend experience or whatever, fuck, they probably can't get that because they don't have higher status. Anyways, but yeah, that's why these women don't go for the typical guy, because they're naturally not attracted to them.
But really, you the problem. Like I said before, I ain't got no problem going up to a girl, asking her for a phone number and everything like that. But as soon as I see that there's no interest, that's where you lost me. A lot of guys with self-respect are not going to sit around and just boost your ego while you entertaining other dudes.
True. That's a good point. You're boosting a woman's ego every time you go up to them and try to get their number, flirt with them or whatever. You're boosting their egos, and their egos is already boosted by dating apps, social media. So you're always competing with all the guys who she has access to. Okay, all the guys in her social media, Instagram, dating apps, and in the real life. And that's the reality of the situation.
I go for the woman that want me.
Are you hearing yourselves? Like, do you like women?
Quote, men don't approach me, so I complain about it on the internet. End of quote. Might as well say that. Yep. They love to complain, you know, the women always love to make themselves the victim and just keep complaining about it.
What exactly is the tactic here? To beat down the self-esteem of all women collectively so that we have no choice but to lower our standards and accept your low effort / mediocre love attempts?
Low effort? What kind of effort you're putting, bitch? You're not putting any effort. And also, yes, if men collectively start knowing their own worth and stop simping for these women and see these women higher than them, better than them, then women, and then we're all gonna be playing in the level field. These women wouldn't have this the big ego they have now if all men stop simping.
I never said that men don't approach me when I go out. I was pointing out a pattern of behavior I was seeing at a party that I was at that I feel like is more representative of the average NYC man. Stingy men are a huge ick, so we are immediately not compatible.
So you see, she did get approached, but it wasn't the man she wanted. Because those men have options, they don't need to go up to her. Okay? But I can guarantee the guys who went up to her, they were all at her level, but she wants the best of the best.
Reading through the comments in that last video, you guys sound pathetic. Why would any woman date you? Like being told off rip that you have zero desire to put in the effort to make any romantic connection work. Like you don't want to show interest by buying a drink. What is
showing interest by buying a drink? Fuck that. Never buy these bitches anything. Especially in the beginning. Like, if you want to talk, just talk. Why do you need a drink? Me buying you a drink doesn't show any romantic connection. What the fuck?
wrong with you? Who raised you? Like, why do you think that's a good thing to admit on the internet? Like,
but they love to manipulate men, though. That's why they say this. Like, she knows that it's bullshit, but she loves to manipulate men by saying dumb shit like this.
why go to parties then? What was the point of getting dressed? That particular party was not free, so why would you pay for a ticket to? As a man hearing these questions, if your mind immediately jumps to, I'm accusing you of being gay, then you just don't have the critical thinking skills required to meaningfully engage in this discussion. Because it goes beyond buying drinks. It really just communicates that in a relationship, you are not willing to do the things that you know will make your partner happy or feel desired. And fear of rejection, be fucking for real. You know who has a real reason to fear rejection? Women. We can literally die over a man's ego. Get some confidence and figure it out, because insecure men are literally a danger hazard for women.
Get some confidence and figure it out. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. They always love to blame the men, saying, oh, stop being insecure, or get some confidence. Shut your, you get confidence. You come up to me. They just don't get it that it's not about having confidence or being insecure or anything like that. It's about that they're not worth shit. Okay? They're not worth approaching.
I've had a man literally chase me down the street and try to throw water bottles at my head simply because I didn't respond to a compliment that he gave me because I was walking down the street with headphones in.
That's it for this episode, guys. See you in the next one.